Hey babies, it's me Maia, and today's video is going to be a summer everyday makeup routine. It's super simple and lightweight, but I still feel like it gives me like a full glam kind of look. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been using and what I've been loving recently. Okay, so I brought you guys in a bit closer so you can really see what's going on. This is my skin right now. I'm really working on my skincare routine just to get my skin to look as best as it can without makeup on. And I think when you focus on your skincare, then your makeup will always just look better. So skincare is so important. If you have to pick between makeup and skincare, pick skincare. Every time. I'm going to start off with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is one of my favorite primers on the market. I think it is a very amazing product. I did 2 pumps of this today. And I love how it makes your face sticky. So like my skin is kind of sticking to my hand, if you can see, and that's exactly what you want. It's going to help all your makeup adhere to your skin beautifully. Y'all, I know my makeup brushes have to get washed. I'm washing them after this video. Don't clock me. So I'm gonna start off with my Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I'm obsessed with this. I feel like it's so underrated. Like, it's really good, but you have to shake it really well. And I'm in the color 20 for this. Let me get my mirror out before I mess up my whole life. And taking like a very concentrated like blending brush, I just kind of buff it into my skin. Next, I'm going to apply my contour, and I've been using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick for years, and I have the color Espresso. So I always do my cheekbones, my forehead, and under my chin. The majority of brushes that I use are from AliExpress, so I will link the set down below. My concealer changes all the time, but I will show you the ones that I use the most often. I use these 3 concealers the most often. So we have the Nice Creamy Radiant Concealer, an OG, I think, a staple. A lot of people love this one. You can't go wrong with it. I also love, and I'm obsessed with, anything from the Dior Backstage. I don't care what it is. The foundation's one of my favorites. I like the Face and Body Paint, but this is the Face and Body Concealer. This one is so amazing. It is really high coverage, but it comes across very natural, and that's why I really love this. Then we have the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. So I think for today, I'm gonna use these 2 together. The Dior also just has a really cute package. Like, I feel like this package is my aesthetic. I really like it. It's just so cute, and I love to look at it. So I'll put the Dior here, not too much, a little bit over here. And then I'll take the Sephora Best Skin Ever and put it just underneath where I applied the Dior. Because you see it's a lot darker. It's definitely more my color. It just helps everything blend out so seamlessly. And I'm going to let that sit for a second or 2 while I apply my blush. For blush today, we are going to be using the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush in the color Summertime Wine. And I've had this forever, and no, I don't use it every single day. Pigment. You see that? Pigment. I've had it for a long time, and it's lasting. It looks really small, but trust me, you won't finish this for a while. So this is my concealer brush, again from the AliExpress kit. And then to finish blending that out, I've been taking this, which I just got recently, to kind of just get back into sponges, and I lightly pat the edges. I'm gonna go back in with my blush and add just a little bit more. And this is one of my favorite products. This is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the color Toffee Caramel. This is such a good powder. I am literally obsessed. I apply this powder with a brush the majority of the time, but I got another Fenty Beauty setting powder, and they come with like this little puff. So I'm taking the puff from that mini powder, and I'm just gonna, and we're gonna press. So from my knowledge of like makeup, you have setting powders and then you have finishing powders. I consider this powder here to be a finishing powder. I use it to give me an airbrush look and to smooth out. Like if you can see from that little bit of setting, this is looking very smooth. This one's looking still, it's still wet. I also do like my forehead, bit of my nose. Anywhere that I want to look extremely smooth, I put this. The next product we're going to use is bronzer, and you guessed it again, Fenty Beauty. I'm using their Sun Stalker bronzer in the color Cocoa Naughty. And I apply that basically where I applied my contour. I didn't even mention, I apply my bronzer to my nose, and that's what I consider nose contour. I don't ever apply contour to my nose. I think it looks awful. I like my nose a lot, but I do think after I highlight with concealer, this brings back the warmth to my nose. You could be done here. However, I like my face to last. I also wear a mask still when I'm on public transportation. So for me, setting my face triple time is like I have to set my face a lot so that my makeup can last the whole day. So we are going to go in with a few more powders. The next powder that we're going to use is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the color Honey. I buy the minis. I have a large one of a different color and I've had it for like 3 years now. So I know now that the large ones are just way too big. And I mentioned that has the powder puff, which because of the grate in it, it comes out in an FB, which is not all that practical for actually applying it to your face. So just pat it into the back of your hand and we're gonna reset under our eyes. And this is a setting powder. So this is gonna make sure that your makeup actually doesn't move. This is the kind of thing that you can bake with. If I'm going out at nighttime and a lot of flash photography will be taken, I'll bake with this. But just for like a daily look, I don't need to bake. And I am quickly gonna take a brush that I had my bronzer on and just quickly reblend that out. But I didn't apply any more bronzer to the brush. The last powder that I'm gonna use is the Sephora Micro Smooth Finishing Powder. This powder is so good. I have the color 65 Toffee. I just use a small powder brush, not a brush that's too dense. This one's honestly a bit denser than I would hope, but it gets the job done. And I just buff that into the rest of my face, like my cheek area, my mouth area especially. As you can see, my eyebrows right now are very crusty. I've been bleaching my eyebrows for the last 6 months. However, for the month of June, I had to skip my usual bleaching day because my birthday is at the end of June and I didn't want to bleach them too early and then have to bleach them again so they're fresh for my birthday. So I've been letting them grow out. So I take a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon in the white color. It's called Milk. And then I take this spoolie. You can use any spoolie that you have, but this is just from an eyebrow pencil from Sephora collection. And I get the white on it, dab it on my hand so it's not too strong, and I brush it through my eyebrow hairs. And if you see the difference between the very much yellow salt and pepper brow with the more platinum white brow, which is my thing. And that's that. And then to set my eyebrows, I use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I don't really care for this. I got the mini one just to try it because it was recommended to me by a friend, but it's okay. So now I'm gonna do eyeshadow. I don't wear eyeshadow every day. My eye routine changes. Some days I'll wear winged eyeliner, no eyeliner, just mascara, eyeshadow. It just depends, but I'm gonna just show you something that I would do on any given day. I would take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette, which is one of the best palettes that they've ever released. And I'm gonna take the color Credit, which is just a dark matte brown, and fluff that into my crease. Very lightly, we're just creating some definition. honestly, to be a little fancy, I brought this little pigment, and it is from, who is this from? Oh, this is the Makeup Forever pigment in the color, it's diamond powder in the color 107. I've had this for a long time, but it's very pretty. I'm gonna take it on my hand and just pop it on my lid just for a bit of shimmer. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious, even a bit in my inner corner. Now that that's done, we're going to do liner, and this is more of what I would do every day. I'm taking the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color Black Fever. This one is the waterproof one, and I'm going to take my brush to hold my eye down. Just tight line. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror right now. Wish me luck. And I wasn't gonna do top liner today, but I'm gonna do it. I do liner a lot of the time. Most of the time I'm wearing eyeliner. This is the Essence Super Fine Liner, color black. For my liner, I do the inner and the outside. I keep the middle free. So I do the inner corner here. Stop, move to the outer corner. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara in the color Cause I'm Black. This is a really good mascara, but I will say it transfers like crazy. That's the one thing about it that I don't like. So I don't wear it every day. If I know I have to be out for a long time, I'll wear something waterproof. I hope they bring a waterproof version of this because like it gets my lashes exactly how I want them to look. But it always ends up under my eyes and on my lids, no matter what. Another thing I stopped doing with makeup was caking my lashes on too much. Sorry, the air conditioning just went off. So I used to really cake on my lashes because I thought, oh, longer lashes make your eyes like blah, blah, blah. But I feel like now accentuating the kind of eye I have, not overpowering the kind of eye shape I have, is what makes me look very good. Okay, we're at the last step of the look, and it's gonna be the lip. So I do a lot of different lip combos. I can do a whole separate video on my daily lip combos because they're quite similar, but they use different products and they have a bit of a different look to me. But I'm just gonna pick one that I've been loving recently. It starts off with my One Size lip liner in the color Coin Collector. It's just like a very true brown, very neutral brown. This is my Makeup by Mario. What is this? This is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the color Blush Glow. This is so good. Makeup by Mario does not miss when it comes to lip products. They don't miss. It's a very neutral pink color. The final step of the makeup look is to take my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Spray to set my whole face. And I spray this shit down like we're spraying. We want to be wet by the time we're done spraying. Okay guys, so this is the final look after my setting spray has dried down. I just have like a glow to me. It's natural. It feels like skin. I don't feel like I have too much on, and this is why this has become my everyday routine for the past couple weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope that you learned something, that you can take something away from this video. Leave any requests down below of other makeup tutorials that you want me to do, or just any videos you want me to do for the summer. I'm actually super excited to make videos, so hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, follow me on Instagram and my Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr the most. I really am on that thing the most. So if you want to keep up with me, follow my socials, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.